Hi to our supranational audience worldwide. This is Miss Supranational 2024 Experience Super Chat Episode 2. Tonight I'm happy to be joined by Miss Supranational Romania,
Hi.
Miss Supranational Slovakia,
Hello.
Miss Supranational Iceland,
Bye.
Miss Supranational Malta,
Hello.
Miss Supranational Poland,
Hello.
Miss Supranational United Kingdom,
Hello.
Miss Supranational Germany.
Hi.
This episode will have 4 sections. In section number 1, our candidates will have to introduce themselves briefly. Then they will have to answer personal questions based on the facts from their biographies. Number 3, they will have to answer the questions submitted by Miss Supranational fans from all over the world. And number 4, each of them will have to answer one and the same general question. Ladies and gentlemen, remember to support your favorite candidates. You can vote for them in the Miss Supranational app and help them advance to the next round of the Miss Supranational 2024 experience. The voting link is right below the video in the description box. Be sure not to miss it. We would also be grateful and appreciate if you like this video and subscribe to Miss and Mr. Supranational official YouTube channel. Good luck to everyone. Let's get it started. Hello, Miss Supranational Germany, Luisa. Welcome to the Super family. Could you please briefly introduce yourself to our audience?
Hi, I'm Luisa Victoria Miles, Miss Supranational Germany. I am a 21-year-old fashion designer who loves sports, is passionate about soccer and football. I was originally born in Dortmund, a land known for, being really close to riders like the Brüder Grimm, just being very historical and cultural.
Great to meet you, Luisa. Miss Supranational Iceland, Helena, welcome to the Super family. Happy to see you here on Super Chat. And could you please briefly introduce yourself?
So my name is Helena Hafþórsdóttir O'Connor, and I'm Miss Supranational Iceland. I'm currently studying for my bachelor's degree in psychology, and it's always been very close to my heart to study psychology and to be able to help others. So I believe that degree can help me with that. I'm also a manager and barista at a local coffee house, and I love working there. It's like a second family to me, and I love making little specialized latte art cups for each customer. That makes me really happy to see them smile. And currently, I'm also working on my For the Ground Up project, which will be to help encourage young women and girls to be the best versions of themselves and to make better and educate them on mental health and positivity and such.
Thank you, Helena. Great meeting you. Hello, Miss Supranational Malta, Shania. Welcome to the Super family. Could you please shortly introduce yourself?
Yes, first of all, hello to you. I am Shania De Giorgio. I am 20 years old. I am your Miss Supranational Malta, and I am currently studying a bachelor's degree in radiography, and I'm in my 3rd year and have 1 year left. I am also a dancer, and I love to dance, especially in the Maltese Carnival, which is a tradition here in Malta. I'm also very passionate about modeling, and I also have a great ambition to travel and explore new cultures.
You'll for sure have the opportunity in Poland. Next up to introduce yourself, we have Miss Supranational Poland, Angelika. Angelika, so great to meet you in person. Finally, and welcome you to the Super family. Could you please briefly introduce yourself to our audience?
I'm Jika Jurkowianiec, Miss Supranational Poland 2024. I'm a person who truly believes that we should take the best of our lives. And that's why when I was 2 years old, starting ride horse, it's become my little passion. At the age of 15, I start to work as a professional model and taught my work as a model. I have traveled to many, many countries, experienced their cultures and meeting amazing, wonderful people. This journey not only revived me to a fantastic world, but also shaped me to the brave and independent woman. And my parents taught me that to be open to new experience and show me to be not afraid to take a risk, to follow my dream. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm so excited. And I'm so proud to be part of this competition and to welcome all the beautiful queens from all the world in my country.
Thank you, Angelica, and welcome to the Super family again. Please welcome Miss Supranational Romania, Andrea. Hello, and please introduce yourself briefly to our audience.
Hi Ivan, hello everyone. My name is Andrea, but everyone calls me Kira. It's a nickname I gave myself when I was little. I am very happy and proud to be here representing my beautiful country Romania at Miss Supranational Experience this year. I am 25 years old and graduated law school and optometric school. I hold both bachelor degrees for them. I am in the process of opening my business, and last year I initiated my own community project called Eyes of Tomorrow.
Great to meet you, Andrea, and welcome to the Super family. Hello, Miss Supranational Slovakia, Petra. Happy to meet you. Could you please kindly introduce yourself to our audience?
Hi, Ivan. It's so nice to meet you as well. So my name is Petra Sivakova. I'm Miss Supranational Slovakia 2024. I'm 23 years old and I came from a small town in Slovakia, even though I don't live there anymore. I lived there until I was like 16. Now I live in the capital. I did modeling since I was 15 years old and it's my full-time job right now. I also have my jewelry brand that launched last year in winter, which I'm super excited about, and I want to do that in future. And I also do social media.
Great to meet you, Petra, and welcome to the Super family, and good luck. And now it's time for Miss Supranational United Kingdom, Joanna, to shine in Super Chat. Hello, Joanna. Welcome to the Super family, and could you please kindly introduce yourself?
Yes, of course. Hello, I'm Joanna. I'm from United Kingdom, a small town in the northwest of England called Blackpool. I'm a hairdresser. I've been in the industry now for over 14 years and I've opened my own salon 2 years ago, which I'm extremely proud of. Alongside this, I also volunteer for a charity called Girls Friendly Society. This is something I do in my spare time every Friday evening, and it's something I'm really passionate about because I love helping young women and seeing them grow and seeing them shine. This is actually my third time to try and get to Miss Supranational, and I'm extremely grateful that the age range was upped because as a girl that I think is one of the oldest girls, that means I am still eligible and I'm still here fighting for my chance to represent the United Kingdom on the Miss Supranational stage. And I'm also super excited to be able to share my birthday, which is going to be on the 1st of July, whilst we're in Poland with the other girls and all of the organisation.
Thank you. Looking forward to meeting you in Poland. Thank you, ladies. It was great to get to know you better. Now it's time for you to answer personal questions. These questions are based on the facts that we have learned from your biographies. Let's go. Next up, we have a personal question to Luisa representing Germany. As you told us, you used to dream of being a fashion designer, but then, this is what we've learned from your biography that you shared with us, then you had a change of mind, right? So could you tell us a little bit more about this?
I wouldn't say I had a change of mind. I just had a joint passion. I did, thanks to pageantry, I got closer to another passion of mine, which is being TV, a host, an actress. And that's something I wanted to move forward towards. I wanted to, be that girl every other girl sees on TV screens and are like, oh my God, I want to be her. So that's something I'm looking forward to, thanks to my experience with beauty pageants and knowing their outcomes with them, that they help as well to get closer to that community. It's something I want to build towards. And as we all know nowadays, being a fashion designer, it's really hard because it's not the same as our past. It's not just about creativity, but about the financial part behind it as well. So thanks to me being an actress or being able to, work in the TV programs and, that community, I wanted to get all the money together to be able to build my own company in fashion design and have my own little space where I can create gowns for all the other girls that like dressing up and even be able to have people's special day.
Thank you for sharing. Personal question for Helena, Miss Supranational Iceland. You used to suffer from anxiety. Tell us what strategies you found to get it under control.
Well, there was a lot of strategies that I tried, and what helped me the most was to journal and also just to go for it and just decide to not listen to your fears and not listen to your anxiety. Like step out of the box because you won't get better and you won't improve unless you do something that is uncomfortable and out of your comfort zone. But psychology help and lots of reading and just knowledge helped a lot as well.
Thank you for sharing this, Anna. Next up to answer her personal question is Miss Supranational Malta. Shania, you hope to write a fictional novel one day. Tell us one aspect of your life that you would include in a character or storyline.
Oh, it's an interesting question.
That
Well,
is.
um, in my experience, I've met a lot of people, and before I was a national gymnast, and I
Wow.
got really injured, and I had to stop my career. And however, this end of a career started a new career as I started modeling, since I had to put a stop to my gymnastics career. So I think I would add that aspect in my life in a novel, like someone's life would end one way. They would think it's a tragedy, but then a new opportunity would open up for them, and it would open up so much more than they ever thought that it would make the whole plot and the whole storyline of the book.
Very true. Thank you. Thank you for your answer. Next up to answer today's personal question is Miss Supranational Poland, Angelika. You're currently writing your thesis. Tell us more about the career field you chose to pursue and why you chose this career.
Yes, that's true. I'm preparing to define my master degree in diagnosis, the laboratory diagnosis. My study have helped me to understand how crucial preventive screenings are and play in everyone's life. That's why as a Miss Poland now, I have been given to opportunity to speak about loud. So that's why I'm really excited to start my new project for the children that I can give them a lesson about it, how it's important to them. And I strive to raise awareness to take care of anyone's health is important. And the first step towards is that the little one, the regular checks up.
Very true. Thank you very much for sharing this, Angelika. Personal question to Miss Supranational Romania, Andrea. Tell us about your newfound love for cooking and what kind of recipes you like to make.
It's a bit difficult here because I don't eat meat. Now I discovered that I am intolerant of milk and all kind of milk direction, and it's hard for me to do new recipes in this direction. I also try to avoid sugar, so just what I found on internet based on without milk, without sugar, and without meat is very hard for me.
Okay, got you. Thank you. Next up to answer her personal question is Petra, Miss Supranational Slovakia. As you said in your introduction, you worked as a model, right? And you actually worked as a model since the age of 14. Tell us about one or two life lessons you have learned through doing modeling.
So, the first lesson I learned is that people would judge you based on your outside a lot, but it doesn't have to do anything with who you are at the inside. So, it's very important to know the difference between your outside and the inside and not take things too personally, which I think it's very helpful later in life that you don't take things too personally when it comes to people judging you based on your looks. And the second lesson that I've learned is it's okay to spend a lot of time alone, because you travel as a model by yourself. You are always in a new country for a month, for 2 months, and then you have to leave. So you make friends and then you again have to leave. So it's very important to learn spending time with yourself and not to have your people always around you. So it's very important, in my opinion.
Yeah, right. Thank you, Patrick, for your experience and for sharing this with us and with our audience. Thank you very much. Next up to answer her personal question is Miss Supranational UK. Joanna, how did your life improve when you decided to change from being an employee to being a business owner?
So it changed dramatically because I've always been someone that's maybe thought I can never own my own salon or own my own business. I never thought I was intelligent enough, never thought I was financially stable enough, but with hard work, dedication, and perseverance, I proved that no matter where you come from, what you do in life, if you work hard, that you can achieve your dreams. And every day I pinch myself because I'm so lucky to be my own boss and not have to answer to anyone. And it's so good to just be able to say, I need that day off. I'll take it off. Okay, I need Supra for 3 weeks. I'm going to take 3 weeks off. So yeah, it's changed my life for the better, having my own responsibility and being responsible for my own self.
Yeah, thank you, Joanna. Thank you, ladies, for your answers. It was great to get to know you better. Now let's give Miss Supranational fans a chance to ask their questions. Next up to answer a question from Superfans community is Miss Supranational Germany, Louisa, and it is Shivani Sharma06 who is asking this question. By the way, I would like to once again thank all our fans for your brilliant questions, and personally, Shivani Sharma also, for sure. Okay, so the question goes like this. How do you balance your personal and professional life?
Well, right now I don't see pageants just as a passion, but also as my professional life, because it's going to help me go towards the profession that I want to have in the future. I have to admit that I used to live in Australia for 2 years and I moved
Oh,
back very recently, which was really good. I used to work doing what I loved back in Australia, which was fashion design. I was actually making suits for people's wedding days, which already put me closer to the special days. But now that I'm back in Germany, and ever since I won the crown, I had the support of my parents, my family, and my friends behind me. So I'm actually able to focus on the goal and dream that I have towards me right now, which is the supranational crown. That's why I'm actually able to balance my personal and professional life so good, because I joined both of them together. And I see pageants not just as profession, passion, but something I hold close to my heart.
great balance. Thank you, Lisa. Next to answer the question from Superfans community is Helena, Miss Supranational Iceland. If you have to choose between love and your career, which one would you choose and why?
That is a difficult question, but I would think I'd have to say love. I think love is a extremely important thing that everyone needs to have in their life. And love is so many things. So definitely love, I think, yeah.
Thank you. Next up to answer a question from Superfans community is Miss Supranational Malta, Shania, and it is Magetsihulare, your fan's nickname, is asking this question. When you have children, would you believe that it would be right to ask them what they want to be or what problems they want to solve? Or what do you think would be the most important question to ask them?
I think I really want to have children myself and I can't wait for the time to come. I think the most important thing that I will tell them is that whatever they feel that they're scared of doing, or if there's something not right, that they're not scared to tell me. I want to be as open as I want to be with my children. I want them to know that even though I'm their mother, they can still see me as their friend and talk to me about anything. And what the fans told me, that what do they want to be when they grow up, I think it is an important question that you ask them, because it will help guide you in the education that you give them as well, and it can also help so you can embrace their talents. So I think it is quite an important question, but the thing I want to make most of the children, telling them that whatever is wrong, please open up to me. I don't want to find out the wrong way. I would prefer I know it before and I help you solve it than finding out some way which I wouldn't like.
Thank you for a brilliant answer, Shania. Next question from Superfans community goes to Miss Supranational Poland, Angelika. And actually, this is a question from Mexico, from Zio S. Rubio. Who is your biggest inspiration and why?
Thank you for this question. And my biggest inspiration is my mom, because she was very, very young when I was born. And she was a young, independent woman who take care of me as a young woman, because I really I can imagine me with this situation, and it's very inspiring what she give me then. And I want to be the woman who she is right now. So she is my mentor and motivating. She motivated me to be here because who I am. And I'm so proud, and I'm so grateful to her for that.
Say hi to your mom, and thank you very much for sharing your
Thank you
story.
so much. I will.
Next up to answer a question from Superfans community is Miss Supranational Romania, Andrea. It's Luca Florica who's asking you, what is your favorite sport to keep you fit and why?
I do sport every day. Sport is all my life. My big passion is for snowboarding, but I can do this just in the winter. But I'm doing Pilates every day. I know some of the people we said, oh, Pilates is not really a sport. But for me, it is. I keep myself, my body, and my mind in a good shape and positive way.
Yeah, thank you. Great choice. Next up to answer a question from Superfans community is Petra, Miss Supranational Slovakia. It's NTOKOZO 8303. This is the nickname of your fan who's asking this question. So, by the way, yeah, we would like to thank all the fans who submitted their questions. Thank you for your creativity and your interest and your questions. Some of them are really brilliant. So, Petra, why did you decide to join beauty pageants?
I decided to join beauty pageants because when I was a little girl, I always dreamed of joining beauty pageants. And I was, to be honest, a bit skeptical about beauty pageants as I was older. But I feel like now I know that it's not only about beauty, but also people want to get to know you. You have to have like great personality, you have to have a character, you have to like study, work, or like all the women in beauty pageant industry are just so inspirational to me. So I feel like there is more behind beauty pageants than what people see, and that's why I decided to join beauty pageants as well.
Very true. Thank you very much for sharing your opinion. Next to answer a question from Superfans community is Miss Supranational United Kingdom, Joanna, and this is Chloe Lake who's asking this question. That's his or her. What is your favorite thing about the Miss Supranational organization?
So I could literally name so many things here, but to be honest, my journey started with Supranational 3 years ago when I entered Superstar Search, and I was lucky enough to make it to the top 4 and was actually the last woman standing. So I was super, super close to be able to get to the international stage, and I was dedicated, but unfortunately the age range, like I said before, was not in my favour back then, but now it is. So I'm back, and the thing that drew me into Miss Supranational is the message that the organisation have, and the From the Ground Up project being something that I am extremely passionate about with my Girls Friendly Society. I think we just link so well, and I learned so much about the Supra organisation in the Star Search journey. And one of the things that always stands out to me is when Andre said, practice makes progress. And I've always been someone that says, no, I have to get this perfect. I have to be perfect. Everything needs to be perfect. And actually, through this journey and through getting to know the Supra organization, I've realized that you don't have to be perfect, you just have to be real. And that is why what I am bringing to the Miss Supranational stage is to be authentically me. And I know that the Supra organization is gonna be the best organization I can work with, and I know they're gonna love me because I'll just be real and me.
Thank you very much, Joanna. Thank you. I guess your fans are super happy right now. And now it's time for one and the same question for all of you. One general question. Now it's Miss Germany's turn to answer today's general question. Louisa, do you prefer doing community service initiatives or fundraising projects? And why?
I have to admit, I prefer doing community service. Just because last time I was in Brazil, I had not just the amazing opportunity to work with an organization that's helping help the Amazon and all the people that indigenous people that live there with, a boat that helps supply medical supplies and needs. But also I had the opportunity to visit my hometown and my family there. My grandpa right now is suffering from Alzheimer and dementia, so I wasn't able to actually be there for a long time just because Brazil and Germany is really far from each other. So when I got there, the Alzheimer was so far along that my grandpa actually didn't remember me for a good time. So I was actually able to, be part of the community that went to his home where he was located to help the treatment of dementia and Alzheimer as best as possible because there is no cure for it at the moment. But just be part of the elderly people life. Not a lot of family members were actually there to support them. So on my Instagram, I actually shared a live, well, not a live video, but a real video where I said they might forget about us, but let's not forget about them. And that's something I want to bring forward. And that's the community service I want to keep on doing, not just during my pageant, but throughout the years afterwards as well.
Thank you, Lisa, for sharing the story. Here's our today's general question for Helena, Miss Supranational Iceland. Do you prefer doing community service initiatives or fundraising projects, and why?
I would think that doing like community, working with the community, I think it gets you more involved and it's a little bit more personal. So I would like that better, yeah.
Thank you for your choice and sharing your choice, Helena. And looking forward to
Thank
meeting
you
you in
so
Poland
much.
very soon.
You too. Thank you for having me.
Miss Supranational Malta, here's our today's general question for you. Do you prefer community service initiatives or fundraising projects, and why?
I think I prefer fundraising projects because it's something that I would involve myself in, and when I'm motivated in something, I give more to it. So I think that's why I prefer that, because when I get really inspired about something, if I see a charity I want to help, I will get so motivated that I will do my absolute best, so I make sure that the target I have, I will compete, because since it will be my own initiative, I would be more into it. If it's a community service, someone else might have an end goal and not me, and I'm just there to participate. So when it's my fund, I will have my own goals and I can make sure I reach them better. So I think that's why I would choose that.
Great explanation. Thank you, Shania. Next up to answer today's general question is Miss Supranational Poland, Angelika. Do you prefer doing community service initiatives or fundraising projects, and why?
For me, it's obviously community service because I already start one. The project, because from the perspective of laboratory diagnostic specialist, which I become in 2 months, I realize how crucial preventive screenings are and how much good they can bring. So that's why my goal is to educate every community with a special focus on children, because I truly believe that investing in the education of the youngest, it will be the bear fruit in the future and even saves lives.
Very true. Thank you, Angelica. Next up to answer today's general question for Group 2 is Miss Supranational Romania. Andrea, do you prefer doing community service initiatives or fundraising projects, and why?
If you have the material possibility to fundraise also, it's a very good. But I prefer more to put my hands on the job because like this, I feel also involved in every possible way.
Very true. So community service initiatives is your choice between these
Yes.
two.
Yes, but in my project that I started last year, I am also with my hands and also material involved.
Got you. Thank you very much, Andrea. It was great meeting you. Petra, Miss Supranational Slovakia, is next to answer our today's general question. Do you prefer doing community service initiatives or fundraising projects? Which one and why?
I have more experience in fundraising projects, since also like my ground up project has to do with like fundraising. So only in that case, I think because I'm more experienced in that field, I would choose fundraising projects.
Okay, thank you. Next to answer today's general question for Group 2 is Miss Supranational United Kingdom. Joanna, do you prefer doing community service initiatives or fundraising projects, and why?
So I love doing both of these things, as it's something I've always done for a very long time anyway. At least 10 years I've been doing fundraising and also in my community. But to be honest, the community service side of things is more something that I am really passionate about, because I love working with the young girls that I work with and hearing their stories and seeing them grow, and just being hands-on with an initiative is something that has been in my life for the past 4 years. I've absolutely loved every minute of working with the Girls Friendly Society. So 100% has to be the community service side, because it's just so rewarding.
Thank you very much, Joanna. And looking forward to seeing you in Poland. Thank you very much, ladies, for your answers. It's been great chatting with you tonight. Dear audience, please remember that you can support, now you should support your favorites in the Miss Supranational app, voting for them and helping them advance to the next round of the Miss Supranational 2024 experience. Make sure to check out the description box below this video. There's a voting link over there. Click through, vote, and support. You can also support us by subscribing to Miss and Mr. Supranational YouTube channel and giving this video a thumb up. That's it for now. See you in the next episode. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.